The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. China condemns the US and Japan for allegedly escalating tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. According to the China Ministry of National Defense, Japan should not be provoking conflict in the region. It also stated that no country should undermine the interests of any nation through security cooperation. China further accused Japan of collaborating with accomplices to destabilize the South China Sea. China also confronted the United States by deploying ships and planes to intercept and drive away the U.S. destroyer. This incident stemmed from the routine freedom of navigation operation conducted by the U.S. warship USS Hopper over the weekend. The operation took place near the Paracel Islands, which are under China's control. For their part, the United States asserted that their navigation in the South China Sea is legitimate and in accordance with international law. Defense Chief Gilbert Chodoro argues that bilateral talks with China on the West Philippine Sea is illogical at this time. Chodoro said bilateral discussions with Beijing on the disputed waters would not be fruitful until there is concrete proof of China's sincerity. He emphasized that formal bilateral talks should only occur when it is confirmed that China is sincere in its intentions. Chodoro also highlighted the President's acknowledgement of China's ongoing illegal activities, cautioning that engaging in negotiations under such circumstances could impede the Philippines from asserting its rightful claims under international law.
Formal bilateral discussions should only be held when it is proven that they are sincere. But the President himself has said their illegal activities continue unabated. So to enter into bilateral negotiations and not talks, in that context, will be just, to me, playing into their playbook.
Authorities have given the green light on a civilian-led supply mission to the West Philippine Sea for the upcoming holidays. Atin Ito Coalition confirms the National Security Commission and key officials from the National Task Force on the West Philippine Sea agreed to its planned Christmas convoy. The group says it laid out its objectives and secured an agreement, which includes a sea route that passes by the Ayungin Shoal. Atin Ito says the agreement underscores the significance in finding common ground to defend the West Philippine Sea. The group also believes this would demonstrate unity in asserting the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Israel's Foreign Affairs Minister Eli Cohen personally checked on the Filipino caregiver recently released by Hamas, Jimmy Pacheco, at the hospital. Cohen, along with Philippine Ambassador to Israel Pedro Lailo Jr., visited Pacheco at the Yitzhak Shamir Medical Center, where he recovered after 49 days of being held hostage in Gaza. Cohen said it is a happy day for Israel and the Philippines. The foreign minister emphasized that foreign citizens will receive dedicated care from Israel and will be entitled to all of their rights from Israel's national insurance. The Israeli government will also provide Pacheco and his immediate family lifetime social security benefits and regular stipends. For now, the Philippine Embassy officials continue to monitor Jimmy's condition as he recovers from hearing issues after being held captive by Hamas. His family, meanwhile, is in Manila under the custody of OWA, awaiting his return. Vice President Sara Duterte says Malacanang's position on the International Criminal Court should be followed. Duterte said, though, that she will continue to reach out to the Justice Department to ask about their official position on the matter. She is also asking the DOJ about possible legal action against proposals to allow the ICC probe into the drug war of her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte.
We all should respect the position of the president being the chief architect of foreign policy. So yun po lahat na dapat na posisyon nating lahat. We will continue to reach out to the Department of Justice regarding our position on this matter, and we will lay down the legal basis of our position with the DOJ.
When pressed about Marcos' supposed change of tune over the ICC investigation, VP Sara didn't really have an answer.
Merong sudden change po dun sa position ng government.
I cannot speak for the president. You need to ask the president on this matter.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we are watching. 6 barangays in Las Piñas City and over 30 in Bacoor will experience water interruption starting today. Maynilad says this is due to an ongoing leak repair at Tambo Service Road in Parañaque. Water interruptions will begin at 10 a.m. today and will last until 4 p.m. tomorrow. There's an oil price hike effective today. Diesel prices are seeing an increase of 30 centavos per liter, while prices of gasoline climb by 65 centavos per liter. Gasoline prices are retained from last week. And after 6 months of repairs, the Maynilad underpass in Manila reopens to motorists today. Earlier reports say the Manila City government spent 25 million pesos while the Public Works Department released 50 million pesos to rehabilitate the underpass. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.